Hey guys, Psychic here, and welcome back to another episode of K Factory with me. I keep getting jump scared by that. We're continuing off with our episodes of rushing. Why isn't that kelp moving? I am not concerned. Can I go pick it up? I have a feeling I did this wrong. Give it. That'll work. It's okay if we lose a little bit of kelp along the way. We get the majority of it. So anyway, I made a couple more hoppers and oak chests and brass funnels, and I discovered that I could just slap some of these on the back of these furnaces, so I don't have to use hoppers for that. I just have to have something come bring it to it. So these top ones are going to be worried about this chest, so it's going to get the kelp in it. And I'm going to go ahead and set up some of this right now, and I also made a couple more mechanical belts, but I actually learned I'm low on kelp. Could you stop? It's not Halloween anymore. We're now 2 weeks into November when this is happening. Okay, anyway. So we're just going to go ahead and get some of this set up, and then we're probably going to have to dig underground a little bit, but that's not going to be too much of a problem, I don't think. I hope not. And we're going to just do this, and this actually doesn't have to go this far, but I don't see why not. It doesn't hurt. And I could just go ahead and take that. Well, actually, I'll probably need one of these sides. I'll probably use this side, because it's got to go down at some point, because it's going to connect to a windmill. Alright, so that'll do that. So what it's going to do is it'll take the kelp out of here. When this moves, it'll put the kelp into this chest up here, which will go down in these furnaces. And now, separately, actually, just give me this stuff back. Separately, we'll have another one, so this will actually probably start here. Actually, go down a little bit. Turn my magnet back on. And then this will go from here to... We'll go here to here. Stop! Nobody cares! Go away! Actually, ooh, I wonder if I can do this. Recent. What's an alarm siren sound? I don't know, but I'm turning it off. Altar sound? You know what? I don't know what any of these are. We're just gonna have to deal with Halloween a little longer, guys. So anyway, so this will do the opposite spin. So this one will spin this way, and this one will spin this way. So hopefully I can get that set up. This will take on the kelp blocks once we finally get it, hopefully. And then the bottom here is what's going to go to where everything else is going to be processed. So we're going to have to dig out a little bit of area. Cool. That's going to always scare me, and I'm not going to do anything about it. So we're going to dig down a little bit. I need to make sure I have my scaffolding on me because I did not bring ladders. Ooh, look at that fly. So it does work. It's just a little finicky sometimes. That's okay. So let's go ahead and build down a little bit. I'm not sure how much space we're going to need realistically. And I'm actually going to do... I know this is going to make the floor bad, but it's fine. I'll fix it later. That way I don't have to get trapped there. So what we're needing... So there's two things. Three things if we want to count the windmill. So we need the windmill. We need a... where is it? It's a mechanical press along with a basin. So that's what's going to make our blocks. And then we're also going to need the mechanical crafters, because that's how we're going to make belts. And this is going to require some cogwheels and a shaft, and then mechanical belts, and then a hand crank, I guess, and a gearbox, and lots of oak chests. And probably could have just grabbed this whole chest and went downstairs. Grabbing everything. Okay. So, our other thing... So this will go into a depot, or not a depot, a brass funnel here, and I can use actually chutes, can't reach, to go from here. So this will be where our, whatchamacallit goes, the normal kelp. Our other kelp is going to exit from here, so I can use these chutes here. And these will go into, I believe they'll just automatically put to chests. Actually, I need to test that before I continue. Oops. Yeah. Makes sense. Had to double check. So this will automatically go into a chest, which we'll just slap it there for now, because there's going to be two of them. And actually, I could probably save on some chutes, because I think think. Aha, yeah, so I can have them all connect down into one. And I can probably actually do it. Can I do it from there? No, it has to be from here. That's fine by me. So this will go down into this chest. And it's fine that it's like that. That chased me only one shoot, but it's one that I'm willing to save. So this will be all the dried kelp. So from here, we have to figure out how we're going to divvy up. So probably, since there's two chests, a double chest, though, we could probably actually just make this a singular one. It doesn't have to be even once we're down here, because this will all be covered up, and I'm never going to look at it again. Torch is working. So we're going to have 2 of these brass funnels, probably one on each side, extracting, so we'll actually have to go down a little bit more. That's okay. I can actually probably not have this as low anyway. I can have it stop there. I'm still going to go ahead and dig this down, though. Doesn't hurt. Yep. Okay. So these will extract on both sides, or just 2 different sides. I could probably actually do that. So those will extract, and that'll all be dried kelp. So we need one of them going into a mechanical crafter, and then one of them going into a basin to be made. And I think this is going to require a couple more. Let me think. So I don't know. It'd have to be 2 opposite sides, I would think, because of the way that belts work. Because I don't... Well, actually... No, I can have them do that. Because we can have, like, a belt going from here to something over here for whatever extracts here. Because that actually doesn't have to go super far. Because if I wanted to keep the basin really compact, because the basin, I think the only thing to insert. I think it can insert from the side. Basin tray, the sides of them. Yeah, I knew that much. Basin showing up with faucet. I have a basin somewhere. I can actually just probably look at that one. Shut up. Let me out. Let me out. I have a basin over here I can just look at. At least I used to. Recipe filter, recipe. I'm trying to remember. I think it do I have to watch this all again? Caught by the inventory below. I knew that much. How do I input? How do I input? Okay. I knew that. I would like to think that I input from the top. Because that's what it looked like. Oh, sounds again. Okay, hi. I thought those were turned off. They have startled me again. Go away, please. You're the ambience. Yeah. Okay. So I think the way that the basins work is they'll input from, like, the top corner, and I know they output from the bottom corner. I could be completely wrong on that, though, but, so don't trust me, but in my mind, then, I don't even know if I would. Well, I think I would, because, yeah, there's not room above it. Because, where is it? Mechanicals. This is to go, like, here. Yeah. So it would actually input... Well, actually, could I... Because it said I can have a basin go into a basin. Or I could probably do something weird with a hopper. No. No, I'll leave that as a plain old no. So we could probably do something weird with a belt like this. And it would exit that way, but I don't think that's how that works. Hang on. Because this changes when it can connect into something. So if I just put this here. That goes the wrong way anyway. Hey, I think you're holding my stuff. Yeah, can I have that back, please? I'd love to have it. Thank you. I don't know. Well, actually, if I just throw something in the top. Yeah. It just needs to be inserted from the top. So actually, I do believe, like, if I were to put this, like, here, it would just auto-input. But the problem with that is simply because I have to have the other thing above it that I've already misplaced in my inventory, the mechanical press. So it'd have to be something like this. And if I can have it... Let me think. Totally not looking it up online. Sometimes I forget you have to specify Minecraft. It doesn't just know that. I just have it inputting from the side. So if I do that... Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. So actually, could I be stupid about this and just have it, like, dropping? I can't open this chest, and I keep forgetting that. But I could do a roundabout. So if I just, like, throw some cobblestone in here. Yeah, and it will never miss. That's cool. Uh-oh. Okay, put too much in there. Okay, cool. So actually, that's it. That's all this setup is. All I have to do is make sure that I have, like, a shaft here so that way this can actually press down. And I could do it to the side, too. I don't have to have it exactly facing this way, but this already works this way. Now, the next funnel would probably go out this way, since I don't have to have a thing here, and I can have this going one way or another, too. I also have gearboxes, so I could do something funky with the way that these are shaped. Yeah. So that way this will turn, and I can actually have a gearbox. Oops. Like that. Actually, not like that. Like this. So that way... Well, no. Wait. What am I doing? None of that would ever work, because I'd have... That... It would end up like that. That's not how any of this works. Somehow I can have all this connected up in a way. So anyway, so this will automatically do that. That's great. And then this would pipe out, and as soon as the block form is done, I do need it to somehow go back up to there, but I could probably do it here, because it's going to ignore this chute. And this chute I can actually just scooch over to where it actually goes, like, over into that corner, so it's out of my way. Okay. So I can go up with these brass funnels. I just have a feeling it's going to have to be, like, funnel, chest, funnel, chest, funnel, chest. That's just kind of how it's going to be. But as soon as I can get it up to this, which I'm not actually 100% sure... Well, no, I do know. It's like, I can probably do something stupid. Something that's probably not functional, like, or not, it'll be functional, it's just not efficient, but it's what I'm gonna do. Alright. So we can do that, and then that would output there. But should output. Where is it putting it? Where is it going? Hey, anyone know where that did I pick it up? I don't remember picking it up. Oh, it's up here. Give it. Give it. Give it. Give it. Thank you. Okay. Hopefully, this would actually output and go that way, and that's all we need for that. So, from there, what we would be doing is, so I'd have to actually figure out how many. So if this is chest, this will be funnel, chest, funnel, chest, funnel, chest. So I can start with a chest here. I knew I need a lot of these funnels. Because then it'll go up to a chest that's above it. Oops. Can I have that back? Oh no, that's pointing down. Now it's pointing up. Okay. Would that work? There's only one way to find out. Gonna throw 10 pieces of cobblestone. I put it in my inventory because I was standing too close. Okay. That actually might be a big thing with this, is why I'm not allowed back down here once this is complete, because I'll keep picking things up simply because of the vicinity of me existing. Oops. I'll just throw it. 11. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Why doesn't it work? So these go up, like, hang on. I'm confused. So these input up, but why? If I can't input them automatically into a chest. What is it supposed to input into? Is it a chute? I doubt it's a chute, because chutes go downward. Fans are the... Oh, yeah, fans. I can use a fan. Fans push things upwards. Okay, so that's another use of these chutes. So, okay, so I need to go make a fan. I'm not going to do that right now because it was the least of my worries. But if I can make a fan, it'll go up the chutes, and then it should just automatically input to a chest because that's how it works down. I just need a fan. Okay. We'll figure that out later. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Alright. But either way, we have this part functioning. Now we need the mechanical crafter part. Now this is going to require probably a little bit more room, so I'm going to dig this way a little bit. Because it's going to be a 3x2. Actually, I can just put it here for now. The problem is I would have to have gears, and then there's the output, and then I have my wrench. So my input would be here. Actually, I could probably input from the top. Supposedly. Or do I have to input from the back? Oh, I don't remember. I think it's one of those where I have to, like, input each. That would make a lot of sense. Okay. So these can't be up against a wall. Because they'd have to input from the back. Hang on. I'm gonna dig this way a little bit. We'll worry about how it looks later. Okay, so if I have this outputting, and let's say we put a, can't do that. No, give that back. You can't have that. Fine, I'll use cobblestone. Okay. So let's say we have this here. This is going to go into the basin. Then this is going to connect to something else. Probably about right here. I just need a belt. It's really all that... Well, do I even really need a belt? No, hang on. Oh my gosh. It's so loud. I see you. I saw you up there. You were moving around. Either way. Okay, so I just need it to input into this, but it's for 3 different... Okay, hang on. I'm gonna place these, like, here for now. Because I believe the way that it works is I'm gonna have to have it, like... Darn it. It inputs on each of these in the back. So I don't know if I would just need a bunch of brass funnels. I don't know if it'll just automatically take it if it's from chests. I could use hoppers. Brass funnels probably make the most amount of sense. That's all out. I need to shift. Make the most amount of sense, but also there's 2 layers, so I'm not exactly sure how that would work. So if I just slap a chest here, then I put cobblestone in. Okay, no. But if I put a hopper here, put the cobblestone in here, it'll do that. Okay, so technically, does it have to be from the back, though, I guess is my only question. Can I input from the top? Yes. Okay, so I can input from any side. It just will only, each block needs to have an input. Okay. So what I can do with that is I could probably have 3 hoppers here and then 3 hoppers on tops, meaning this is probably going to have to be a little lower than it actually is. Which means I don't have to dig all of this out. I could probably just dig like right here. Do something like that. So that way there's enough room for all of this. Because the output is where... Alright, so you guys see this thingy? I know we've done this before, but this thingy that's spinning, that just signals like the output. So like when you have 2 of them, it's just whatever's in here will output into this block, which will then output into that. It's just kind of how it all goes together. And wherever the final arrow is, that you can have a chest or anything that's just an inventory or can act as inventory, like a belt. It'll output the final product there. So I already know that. I just had to make sure with the input. But each block needs an input, and generally they use the back because I know that can sometimes be easier. But because I'm only using create, it's not easier. But thankfully I can use like the top and then the sides. And then I still do need to figure out where I'm putting this windmill bearing, but I have enough where I can make some more of these gearboxes, so I can honestly put it wherever I want. I actually might just stick it back like here. I'm digging it all out, no one's stopping me. Because all I need is just because the bottom of it is what, I don't know if I can see it. No. If I do this. Yeah. It's just this thingy that spins that I need, and then I can manipulate it from there. So, and it's probably going to face this way. And I have, actually, I can just set this up really quick, because wherever I put it, it'll be fine. So I have 16 of these, and so it's 4 sails per, and I could just make it tall. Doesn't necessarily have to be wide. So, let's see, hang on. So if I wanted to start it from like here, actually I could start 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just go. Probably don't need to do this part, but I'm doing it anyway. Alright, so we're gonna just go ahead and slap it so it's like this. So that's the output gearbox. I could put it flush with the wall, but I have a feeling it probably won't stay flush, even if I did that, because the way I dig things out. So, just slap, oops. I forget these are, like, based on how you're facing. Okay. 3, 4. And then I'm a little picky about how these look, so I like them to face the same, like, general direction. 2, 3, 4, and I don't think it matters that it's touching the top. It won't register that. 2, 3, 4. Pick up my extra. I need under here. Oh, I don't fit. Ah, that's okay, because I can break this and put it back when I'm done. Like this. Okay. And then I believe if I just slap this here, there it goes, starts to spin. And I can add more to this if I feel like I need to, but I'm not going to. And it's just a matter of, like, from there manipulating exactly how it's going to spin and where it's going to go. So, like, I do know, like, up here I need these to spin, and I have them actually set where they're going to input here. But I can switch which side, because it really doesn't matter, I don't think. I think the only one that might is that very one at the top, because of the way that I have it. But I can also extend that so it's like over here instead. So actually that's what I probably will do. Give me that. And give me this. I'm not gonna worry about that one right now. Okay, so this one up top. Nope. Did that wrong. So this one up here is probably just gonna do that, because I can't go the other way because of the chutes, which is fine. And then, oops, then this one, I can't, I'm struggling. This one can actually be here because of the way that is. So those would both, so this one would probably extend to here, and then this one would be about, I think it's right here. Yeah. Oops. So these will connect using belts. Hit. Darn it. Hit. Okay. So those will spin, and now I need to have them spin specific directions, which is where things are going to get a little funky. That's okay. So this is like this, and if I were just to directly connect it, actually I could just have this up one more. I don't have to have this touching the floor. Oh, how did I break that so fast? Have it like that. Now which way is this going to spin? Because I need it to be a certain way, because if it's the wrong way, I need to add another gearbox. Let's see. Right, so this is spinning the wrong way. That's okay, because all you do is you take away the gearbox, because you don't need it. It was useless to you. Slap that there. And now that should be spinning the right way. Cool. Now we need this part to spin the opposite direction. Right? No. It spins the same direction. Okay. So we just need this to do the same thing. And I can actually have this connect out from here. And I could probably just do a gearbox. Because that will be the easiest. Because that'll spin that way. And then have it like this. Now, is that spinning? No, those are spinning the same way. Perfect. Please work the way I hope you will. Yes. Okay, cool. So both of those are spinning the same way that I need them to, and they don't have to be fast. Oh, I wish I could crouch under... I'm digging another layer. Cannot fit where I want to. But those spin, and they don't have to be fast simply because the kelp that's being made is not a quick process, and I never expected it to be. And I wasn't ever planning on it because, like, I'm not... This is gonna be automatic, but I don't need it that bad, because, like, I don't really use the create mod, but, like, I do like this stuff, though. Like, even though, like... Alright, let me explain myself. Even though I'm doing this quest simply just because it's a quest and not because it's something that I actually foresee myself needing, I do still enjoy doing it because I'm learning a lot. Like, I learned that these chutes can go up, the brass funnels, and then I can also just use the normal chutes to go up if I have a fan. And it's very helpful, and it helps learn how to keep things. Some things compact, some things can't be compact. It's really helpful. So it's like if I'm ever doing a mod pack, or maybe one of y'all are doing a mod pack where it creates like the only mod available, or it's just the one that you're more interested in, you know how to use it a little bit more. Because if I was sat here and was like, hey, I'm not going to do it because I don't need it, well, then I'm not learning anything now, am I? I don't know, but we have all of this set up so far. So the last thing, like I said, is the mechanical crafter for the belts portion, and then also to have these blocks going back up to that chest up there, which now I've blocked using these. Well, actually, no, I've blocked using these, but I can figure that out later. Because, actually, I can now probably have this output this way, because this is going to be going down anyway. I'll show y'all when I finish it. But we are, unfortunately, at the end of this episode. We're actually talking for a long time. So what I will try to do is... Alright, with the way that school's going, I think I mentioned in the last episode that... Ooh, this actually kind of looks cool. That Thanksgiving break is coming up. So when y'all see this, I believe it will be... Let me double check. Next week. It'll be 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, so there will be one more episode next week that'll be recorded before Thanksgiving break, and then everything after that, hopefully, I'll be able to have done, but I will try my best to do some off-camera work, so that way this is actually finished, so y'all aren't suffering through another episode of Kelp. But I'll explain everything next episode. And then the goal, I think, hopefully, is to start moving on into some, like, maybe, because we are almost done with the factory portion, outside of, like, automatic stuff, because we're just working on the art furnace, and then actually going to the end. But I wanted to go back and do some of these, I'm not going to say easier quests, but more vanilla type quests, so. Okay, I'm gonna shut my mouth and stop talking, so y'all can get on with your day. Thank y'all so much for watching the episodes. I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any tips, tricks, or anything like that, please put it down in the comments below. And yeah, I think that's all I have, and I hope that's all I have, because I've been talking for 30 minutes straight, so I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye!